Doctors are notorious for being bad investors. There are a number of reasons for this, but none of them are insurmountable. Number one, a different starting line. While most individuals could begin investing in their early 20s with minimal financial responsibilities, doctors often start in their 30s or later, carrying substantial student debt. Luckily, doctors have high incomes, and with a reasonable financial plan, can catch up to peers quickly. Number two, a high tax burden. Unfortunately, our progressive income tax system is skewed toward those who earn small amounts of money each year for many years, and against those who earn a lot of money in just a few years. While there is no doubt that earning more helps to build wealth, especially with a high savings rate, the real solution to the increased tax burden that doctors face is to minimize the taxes, using tax-protected retirement accounts like a 401k. Number three, no formal training or business expertise. Most medical and dental schools and residencies teach next to nothing about personal finance, investing, or business. They are dumped onto the world with a high income and no idea how to manage it effectively to build wealth. Number four, accredited investor status. The actual definition of an accredited investor is solely based on income or wealth. There's no requirement for investment expertise. Most physicians coming out of residency are now technically accredited investors, despite having a negative net worth and little ability to evaluate an investment. A real accredited investor can also afford to lose the entire investment. I would suggest that before touching investments that require accredited investor status, that you make sure you qualify on both the income requirement and the wealth requirement, and double both of them for good measure. Number five, being over-trusting or overconfident. Unfortunately, docs don't realize that the entire professional world does not recite the Hippocratic Oath, which results in many getting a lot of bad advice and overpaying for good advice. Doctors are trained to make difficult decisions quickly with limited information. They are also used to being the smartest person in the room. This leads them to make the classic behavioral error. Just because they know a lot about one thing, they know a lot about everything. It's important to know what you know, but it's even more important to be aware of what you don't know. Luckily, being a lousy investor isn't a terminal condition.
The hosts of The White Coat Investor are not licensed accountants, attorneys, or financial advisors. This podcast is for your entertainment and information only. It should not be considered professional or personalized financial advice. You should consult the appropriate professional for specific advice relating to your situation.